What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong, the fantastic little game by Harebrained Schemes. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here at always, checking the game on out. If you'd like to do so as well, look down below in the description. I got you covered down there. Where we last left off, we were checking our mission computer. I'm hoping we'll get ourselves into a little bit of action today because the previous episode was a little bit of a slumper. It didn't take that long. The episode took a while to get going. So anyways, let's check our inbox real fast. We have 6 unread messages. So we have, welcome to Hioi, from Kindly Cheng to Splattercat. On behalf of your friends at the Hioi Chamber of Commerce and the Swift Winds Mahjong Parlor, I welcome you to the community of Hioi and to our new business venture. I've already lined up 3 jobs for you. The details of each are contained in a separate computer message. Remember to check your messages often, as I will update you with new opportunities as they occur. Okay. From Isabel to Splattercat. Hey, Splattercat, I've set up your mission computer to automatically collect and collate news reports, information, and media that might be of interest to you. Some of the keywords that I've got it trolling for are things like Raymond, Duncan, Walled City, etc. I've also patched in a permanent link up to the Hong Kong shard of the Shadowlands BBS. It's a great place to connect with other runners, sell pay data, and get news from the street and so on. Don't be shy about taking a look. Alright. From Bao Jianjun. I have been instructed to inform you of the various suppliers present in Hioi. Auntie Cheng has cultivated a commercial district of well-stocked and trustworthy vendors. Whoever you choose to do business with, you will be in good hands. Ermine Kafat at the Club 88 is an excellent resource for acquiring additional weapons, should you require any. If you need magical supplies, go to the Parlor of the 5 Phases. If you desire training in the path of the Adept, seek out Spider Shen. She can help you, as well as supply you with close-quarters weapons that you might desire. Chrome Alley can supply you with cybernetic enhancements and medical supplies. The proprietor, 10-Armed Ambrose, is a cyber surgeon of some repute. Law's Techno Palace is a Wampoan-run supplier of the local decking community. The place is hard to miss. Just look for a sign glowing in the sky. If you need drones, Reliable Matthews Robot Bazaar is your best bet, and I pity you. Best of luck in the shadows is fresh meat. You are likely to need it. Strangler Bow. Kindly Cheng to Splattercat. Subject, serial killer. I've got a problem, Splattercat, and you're going to help me solve it. I do a lot of business with the Wampoans. If you're not familiar with the term, I'll forgive you. You are an outsider, after all. The Wampoans are a tribe of techno-fetishists and deckers who have taken up residence in the Wampoa Garden area of Hong Kong. They make and trade high-tech goods to people from all over the world. A lot of Nuyen passes through their pasty little fingers, and I make a lot of money brokering deals between them and the smugglers here in the Hioi. I've hit a snag, though. The Wampoan elders, their council of leaders, are being eliminated by a serial killer. They've asked me to dispatch someone to get to the bottom of it and stop the killings, and they're not taking their goods through my turf until I do. So you're going to be my proxy, dear. I don't care how you do it, but I need those murders stopped. The Wampoans have delegate here in Hioi by the name of Maxim. Have a delegate there. I knew something was missing. So the Wampoans have a delegate here in Hioi by the name of Maximum Law. Speak with him if you wish to know about Wampoa. He's got a big mouth, but he knows very little of importance. Don't expect much from that half-empty bottle of vinegar. You get your ass down to Wampoa Garden and talk to the elders. Lie, cheat, and steal if you have to, so long as they're convinced there won't be any more murders. I want my cut back, and I want it soon. Okay. And so we've got, ooh, that one sounds fun. From Kindly Cheng to Splattercat. Welcome to the Shadows, Splattercat. I've received a request from an archaeologist named Mr. Drake. He's interested in liberating certain artifacts from beneath a manor house located in Tai Po. I've attached a copy of the video message that he sent to me. The screen flickers a few times and the email is replaced with the face of a stern-looking orc. Hello, Madam Cheng. I've heard that you're a woman who knows how to get things done, especially with regards to things that aren't legal in the strictest sense. It's exactly the kind of help that I'm looking for. Recently, a rich investigator by the name of a rich investor by the name of Lu Hua decided to expand his manor house on the outskirts of Tai Po. Too much money, not enough space for fancy parties. He hit a snag with the local government officials, however, and they've suspected the land his estate was built on may have pre-modern archaeological artifacts buried beneath it, all of them dating from the Song Dynasty. Consequently, I was contracted as an archaeologist to oversee the excavations and ensure everything was properly recorded and cataloged. Sure enough, we were only a few days into the excavation before we discovered a series of tombs lying beneath the site. The scope of the tombs was far beyond anything Lou or I had expected. Several acres of catacombs at least, and untouched relics throughout. What's more, they're certainly older than the Song Dynasty. They may even be from the previous cycle of magic. Before I could make my report to the Free Enterprise Zone authorities, however, Lou called in his allies in Tan Tien Incorporated. Lu sold the entire site to Tantien, who then leased it back to him because Tantien is considered to have extraterritoriality in Hong Kong. Local authorities were powerless to stop Lu from looting the tombs. He immediately began building a museum, if you can call it that, atop the site. He had the gall to call the museum the Emperor's Tomb. Can you believe that? The odds of there being an actual emperor buried there are basically nil, but he doesn't even care. Anything to sell a few tickets, I guess. Lewis continued his excavations using Tantien contractors to expand the dig. What he didn't know is that I bugged his comlink before he fired me. Based on what I've heard, something strange is going on in the lower levels. Workers have been disappearing only to be found dead several days later. Whatever is down there is too dangerous to be left in Lu's hands. Lu must have found my data line tap, though. I stopped receiving any information 3 days ago. The last I heard him talking about were a pair of ancient texts that workers had discovered. He then issued an order that further excavation could be halted until he can secure the subterranean areas. I'm betting those texts are the cause of whatever's killing the workers. I have quite a bit of experience with these kinds of dangerous excavations, but an operation of this scale is beyond me. I need a team that's tough enough to get in and survive and unafraid of making a mess, and who can get out with the books and whatever else they can carry. Beyond the 2 texts, I'm willing to pay you very well for whatever other artifacts your team can liberate. The more valuable, the better. Don't worry, they'll be going to actual museums, not some rich playboy's mansion. I've got a second program in place that'll suppress Lu's security system. The team will have to be careful, though. There are only so many alarms that I can suppress. Go beyond that number and I'll scrub the mission. I've included a catalog of likely items to help the team appraise the most valuable ones. They don't need to be subtle. In fact, I'd prefer they make it look like a common robbery. Tell them to smash and grab whatever they can. Let me know when you find a suitable group of Shadowrunners. There you have it, a nice simple robbery. Do you think you can handle something that basic, dear? I have faith in you. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. I'll make contact with Mr. Drake when you're on your way. And then we'll look at the last one here, Geomantic Sabotage. Geomancy's big business in the free enterprise zone. Here in Hong Kong, feng shui isn't just the act of rearranging your kitchen to make things look pretty. The fortunes of empires rise and fall with the ebb and flow of qi, and sometimes that flow needs a helping hand. Wu Jing Incorporated are the preeminent practitioners of large-scale key manipulation here in the free enterprise zone. They've gone to great lengths to channel key from all over Hong Kong into their headquarters, an enormous monstrosity that they call the Wu Jing Sky Tower. There, it is focused and transformed into good fortune through the building's geomantically attuned architecture and interior decoration. Our client believes that it is time for Wu Jing's good luck to run out. You are to infiltrate the Sky Tower and disrupt the flow of qi throughout the building, but you are to do so in 2 distinct fashions. First, you must disrupt the feng shui of the offices by subtly altering the environment of that level. This will consist of minor adjustments of desks, spilled water, and other small activities that are unlikely to be noticed. Ordinarily, even subtle disturbances of this nature would be noticed. This is why the client wishes you to make a much louder demonstration on the rooftop garden. The garden is to be ransacked, utterly destroyed, set fire to things, uproot trees, that kind of stuff. Our client has also specified that he would like you to destroy the large Buddhist statue in the garden. Smash the thing to bits and leave them scattered across the rooftop. The level of destruction will keep Wu Jing's geomancers busy long enough that the more subtle disruptions below will take effect. In addition, it will send the kind of message our client would like Wu Jing to hear. I have utmost faith in your ability to cause destruction. The more disruption you can cause on both levels of the Sky Tower, the happier the client will be. As you're not a spellcaster yourself, it may be wise to bring Gobbet along. She'll be able to see the most effective ways to disrupt the key of the building. Alright, and so destruction appears to be key. Let's go ahead and we need to pawnbroker some of our stuff on the BBS. We're going to post our pay data so that we can make a little bit of cash. Usually it takes a while for this to happen. It doesn't sell like instantly, but it takes time. We'll post the exotic animal dealer contacts right there. Posting successful. Posting will remain active for 2 days. So hopefully somebody will grab that right there. If we search the BBS for anything, go terrorist, poetry slam, walled city. I don't think I'm down for any of that right now. Let's go ahead and go back. We're going to look at our jobs directory. I think we probably go back to... It's not old messages. I guess we go to jobs directory, pending jobs. There it is. Let's do the geomantic sabotage. That sounds like fun. I like destroying stuff. And so we'll skip through that one more time. We'll take the run. From kindly chain to Splattercat. Good. Contact me when you finish the job and I'll send you your cut of the payment. I don't like how it doesn't tell us what we're getting paid for the job, because that means she could basically send us like whatever she wants and we would never know the difference. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of business. I assume that I can take all the jobs if I want to, but leave it hanging for right now. I think we can go up to the surface right here. Can we talk with other people if we go out here? Oh, we can. Okay, so this is going to be one of those conversational games. We'll talk to people after the first run, and we'll see how it goes. I don't feel like talking to people right now. We just spent an entire episode last time talking the ears off of others, and so for right now, I think I'd like to chill and just play the game for a bit, maybe shoot some people, get into some violent skirmishes, all that fun stuff. Where do we deploy on our mission? I assume we get in the tube over here? Okay. Alright, well, it looks like we got nothing else to do right now. Let's bounce on out. I like bouncing. I prefer it. It's jovial. Bouncing always makes me feel better than just like walking or otherwise running. The MTR doors open as you approach. We can travel to Wu Jing to commit geomantic sabotage. Alright, so we have additional runners available. And so basically what it's going to say right here is that there are now mercenaries that we can hire who are going to be lower on the list, just in case. His name is X-Flow. He's a physical magician. Huh. Okay. Well, I like to see what people have for me. We've got a mercenary mage. He costs us $450. Oh, they actually... Okay, so they cost cash now. It might be a good idea. Oh, El Duce is still here, the Duke. Oh, man. I think El Duce was in the previous game. He might actually be one of the big backers or something of one of their previous projects or something. That's how he keeps being in here. I will take... We don't really need Isabel. I will bring Duncan. I will bring Gobbet. And then for a fourth character, we don't really need another Decker. Does she have healing spells? What's going on with her? Let's go back over here and have a look real fast. She has a healing spell. Okay. We have some basic kit outs, but nothing that I'm super stoked about. I don't really want to spend 450 new yen grabbing new people either. I'm going to assume that we can bring Isabel on this one, and I'm just going to bring her. Hopefully she'll be able to hold things down. She's got a pistol and a grenade launcher. I mean, oh, she's got a sliver gun. That's pretty cool. If you don't know what a sliver gun is, essentially it fires like these little tiny flechettes of metal, kind of like string-like metal that stays straight in midair. It fires a bunch of them and it penetrates you with it. It's pretty hardcore. I'd like to make some money right here so that I can kit out a little bit better. You're about to travel to Wu Jing Tower. What about inventory? Can I... Previously, there was a screen right here before you deployed where it lets you mess with your gear, too. I mean, I don't really have anything that I, like, have to have right now. I think we actually, after looking at it for a second, I think we get to equip all of our random gear and whatnot, all of our programs and ESPs and stuff once we are actually in the run. So let's just go for right now. You're going to make me reselect everybody, huh? Okay, so there we go. Everybody's been reselected. Let's go to Wu Jing Tower and see what happens here. I don't have any dock wagon kits, though. That's a little bit... maybe I should have bought some dock wagon kits. I didn't think about it. Hopefully it won't be a problem. The subway flies over the tracks towards Aberdeen. Monsoon humidity clings to your skin as if it's followed you over from Hioi. Or perhaps it's simply sunk this far into the earth, penetrating stone and machine, rousing the acrid smells of Hong Kong's underground in its wake. You've been handed a promising job, geomantic sabotage, with a single objective: disrupt the flow of Wu Jing Qi to destabilize the corporation. Your client is especially keen on the idea of Wu Jing's famed geomancy being used against it, the ultimate humiliation. While the corporation's office spaces are free game, the main target is Wu Jing's treasured lotus statue, which resides in a temple on the topmost floor of the monolithic building. Your client's instructions are clear. The more damage you do, the worse the key, the better the pay. Yeah, I'm going to wreck this place. I'm going to poop on the couches. It's going to be super gnarly. Okay, so I thought that was the case, that it was going to eventually let me, like, choose things that I wanted here. I don't have any physical characters, so I figure I'll probably get rid of some of my drugs and things like that. I've got the Doberman. I probably should have bought something to repair that with, too, but what are you going to do? I don't have any throwing skills, so it might be a better plan to put things like grenades on a guy like Duncan so that he can throw them around. Can I rearrange this, though? No, I can't. All right, well, never mind then. Got a couple of grenades right there on Duncan. We've got haste. I think we should be all right. Like, we've got a pretty well-rounded team right now. I think we're a little bit heavy in the technology department, but I didn't want to pay to have anybody else come, so there it is. The subterranean access way opens to one of the Wu Jing Sky Tower's few employee-only entrances. As the only underground access point to Wu Jing's restricted levels, security is tight. No one reaches the upper floors who shouldn't. Okay, well, that doesn't really, like, bode well for us, does it? Your client, through kindly, was only able to provide you with a front door ID. The spoof credentials won't get you farther than that, but the client suggested that there may be other ways to bypass the check-in system inside the building. A sturdy Wu Jing security officer peers at you from behind his desk console. Evening, sir. Swipe yourself in. He gestures the ID scanner in front of him. He looks at his console, then back at you. His eyebrows rise as he observes your company. You realize that your credentials only allow you access through floor 10, right? Unfortunately, I can't work without them. The officer straightens up, caution overtaking his features. And why is that? They've just joined my crew. I'm escorting them to a new hires meeting. If you received authorization for your crew prior to today, you can pick up their credentials at the check-in terminal. As long as they're cleared, you're good to go. He hesitates, looking you and yours over. They are cleared, right? Definitely. I'm sure this will probably work out. I don't know. What kind of fun stuff can we do in here? I want to have fun with feng shui. What could be better than messing up somebody else's key? Put the key in the lock and turn until it breaks. What is this over here? The Wu Jing employee check-in. Got a security guard off and on that side. I'm not in the business of generally talking to security guards if I can help it. Got a matrix jack-in point right here. I'm going to jack in first and we'll take a look around and see if there's anything that we can find on this side. I'm going to take Killer 1.0 with me. I'm going to take Suppression. And I'm going to take Boost for right now, I guess. That sounds alright. Healing would be good too, but until we get caught, I'm not going to worry about it. Confirm. Let's get up in here. I don't know exactly what we're trying to accomplish at this exact moment, but you know what? I'm not going to concern myself with it too much. So he's got a weird turn right there. So I can probably go to that wall. It looks like he never hits that corner right there. That one turns outwards when it comes back this way, but he sees right there. So when those both turn around, we got a skeef in right there. So only get one shot to make this work. Alright, in we go. We got a blocker ice over here. Blocker ice rating is 4, or we can force it for 50 system trace. I believe... I'm not totally positive that I want to do a rating 4 ice right now. My matching skills are just the poorest. Like, for real, my matching skills are absolutely terrible. Still, I could probably give it a go. Yeah, let's hack it. Let's go. Alright, so what do we got going on right now? Oh, we gotta click start. That's right. I forgot about that part. Sorry, I was refamiliarizing myself. I didn't load a save or anything like that. I was just kind of like going back and looking at footage to make sure I remembered what I was doing here. Let's hit the start key and go. 6, 8, 9, 5. So we go 6, 8, 9, 5. 2, 9, 3, 8. 2, 9, 3, 8. I think it was... No, it was not that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll try again here. 8, 5, 8, 1, 2. I missed the first digit right there, so that was my fault. 5, 8, 1, 2. Shit, we're almost out of time, aren't we? And I wasn't even... I was looking up there. Hold on. So we've got a W on that side. We got an M right there. Ah, I got it. I guessed, but hey, that works. I like how you can bypass. Like, you don't have to do the whole minigame if you don't want to. I saw 3 of the ones, and I figured, what are the chances that I've already matched 3 out of the 5, and it's not going to work out for me here. So anyways, we got that totally covered. Let's just chill here for a minute. We have another blocker ice over here, and I'm not sure how I want to go into that. What's over here? Oh, shit. What is that? Holy hell. What are you? You look scary. Don't hurt me. I have a... I mean, all I can really do is hit you with the killer, right? It's white ice. Ooh, 113 IP damage. Man, we wasted that thing. We wasted that thing. Here, get into cover real quick. Hopefully it doesn't... Oh, shit. There's another one over there, too. Oh, dude, this is all bad. Get rid of you real quick so that ice has been melted. Suppression's on an 8-turn cooldown for some reason. You can also take just a default swipe at him if you want to by clicking on him. I don't know if I ever brought that up. But if you're fighting with ice, you can just be like, meh, and just like click on him, and it'll use like a default attack that isn't like super powerful, like killer or anything like that, if you have nothing else to do. Alright, so that ice has been taken out. Anything back up in here? My trace is at 20. Can I only use suppression when I'm in combat? Like, shouldn't suppression be down here? Can't I... Oh, there's a heat suppression routine back here, too. I can do it that way. I want to see how much heat it gets rid of, so I'm just going to force it. Okay, so now that it's been forced, I want to see what this does. Oh, it only gives you minus 20, so now we know. There you go. Lesson learned. That if you want to get the heat suppression routine, it definitely doesn't cancel out like the heavy heat that you got from doing something else. I'm assuming that we need to hack into here, and presumably we've got to create some kind of credential for my people. Sorry about that. I went back and I rejacked in because I wanted to move my abilities around a little bit and take a better look at stuff just to get a feel for what I wanted out of this whole deal. I can't tell you that it was actually successful, but let's see if we can skeef on back by these little voyeuristic bastards before anything else goes wrong. There it is, right behind the pillar. You cannot find me, little watcher bots. They love to watch. Be careful. They will watch, and they will also report on everything you do when you are all by your lonesome in the middle of the night. System trace is at 50 out of 200. I don't think we can use suppression, because suppression, as I recall, I was looking around at my inventory in between, and it appears to me as though we don't have enough AP because our deck is not good enough. And so I had figured that mayhaps our deck would be strong enough to run all the level 1 programs. I was totally wrong. We actually had to upgrade our deck. And so whereas I went in to buy myself new materials, I probably should not have done that. I probably should have bought the deck first and then worried about the supplementals afterwards. And so unfortunately, I should know these things. I'm just so bad at games, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm just bad at them, and the universe continues to punish me over and over and over again for being bad at video games. It's not even being bad at video games, just not paying attention. On this side, I have no idea how we're going to sneak past here. I'm watching this pattern, and I think... I think I kind of saw a spot where I could get through, but it would be so precision. Like, it would be really, really close. And I'm not positive that it would work, because it looks like it doesn't count the square next to him as a square. Let's go. Ah! I was going to say, so it didn't. I thought that maybe it would count that as a... We got 20... Oh, man, we got Trace right now. Let's go ahead and blast this little dude and get him out of the way. It's actually not that bad. A lot of people have been complaining about the new decking system. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a shift, and you've got to get used to it. But you can pretty much like hack and slash your way through any system you want to anyways without being stealthy, as long as you bring suppression along, I think. I've watched a couple other people play now, and it seems to me that that would be something successful that you could do. And so anyways, just bring suppression along. We don't have that option, so I've got to play a little bit better, which is always bad if you're relying on me to play better. I would not recommend it. I would not hedge any bets. I wouldn't talk to your bookie. You're going to come back like penniless and broke, and it's going to be the worst. It's going to make you all upset. What do I want to do? Oh my god. I think on the left. Oh no, he turns right there. Like right there. He watches. Oh, damn, there's a third layer. Okay. Can I get into that corner over there, I wonder? I can. Okay, so it looks like I can get into that corner. Ah, no! Alright, kill him quickly. Stab him in the face. Stab him in the face with data bits. 001001100111001 murder. That's the number that I dial right there. But yeah, you see, I don't think we can use suppression right now because we don't have enough AP. I think that's the fundamental problem that I ran across while I was looking at my stuff, and so we may have an issue right there. An issue for which we do not have any particularly absorbent tissue. Well, getting that guy out of the way kind of clears out our job a little bit. We might be able to make it this time around. Looks like there's like 5 of these things left, 4 of them. I don't like that one that rotates around. He makes me upset. I know I'm going to screw this up. I know I'm going to screw this up somehow. Come on. Okay, we made it into that slot. And I couldn't see this spot, so if he sees me, he sees me. Good, we can actually hide in that spot and his little squares don't go over. I do wish you could rotate the map a little bit, but I understand if it's, you know, something they couldn't put in the game at this point. It'd be easier, though, to look at some of the squares if I could rotate the map around, or at least if you could adjust the opacity of some of the blockages or some of the things that block line of sight so that you could see through them a little bit more effectively. That would be super sweet. No. We got caught. 20 more trace. Man. I really wish that suppression worked. I wish that we had 3 AP. I just keep looking at it wistfully and like running my hand down the glass in front of it, so it's like, you know, it's like, I just need you, suppression. I need you to suppress me. I'm gonna have to fight this one too, huh? Damn it! I made the same mistake twice. This is my life, kids. I should have just kept going. Why didn't I keep going? I don't know, because I'm bad at video games and I hate doing anything with any form of efficiency. Forget it. It's whatever. We gotta go down here. Not gonna fall for that one, Trace Bot. You aren't gonna get me. Trace bots don't have amazing artistic careers. I feel bad about them because all they can do is trace. Hacka de blocka, I see. I don't know. Ah, well, whatever. It's time to do some numberses. It seems odd to me that there would be a number pad involved here, but 6, 4, 2, 1. 6, 4, 2, 1. Yay! 1, 1, 6, 7. Victory is mine. 1. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. I shouldn't be this happy about. Oh no. I was looking at it, but I was talking. Huh? Oh, we got yay! I guessed. Oh my god, I guessed so hard, right? I just did it again. 5, 3, 8, 1. Yeah, 5? Oh! 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 3. 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 3. There you go. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. 2, 6, 2, 2. Oh no. Yay! I'm so happy with myself right now. This is the sound of a grown-ass man who was always terrible at Simon. I was the worst at Simon. I was the absolute worst. There we go. Got it. Alright, so on this part right here, we got a T-hole in the... Okay, so we got 3 T-holes right there. It's weird how good I am at, like, looking at the pattern recognition, but when it comes to matching, how bad I am. We have Wu Jing delivery manifest and ID. Okay, so we got some pay data. That's cool. I think we're about done here, so I think I'm going to step out. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong. I will see you guys next time. Check it out down below in the description if you want to get the game for yourself. Bye, everybody!